Hey guys, still on the issue of some persons planning to take over, a government from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Yoruba relation spitfire draws battle line. They say nobody dare am for Nigeria. Who be those Nigerian military when won't take over a government from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? So guys, this will make you understand that something very scary is going on underground. Hello guys, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're just joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Any military coup in Nigeria will lead to organized armed resistance in the southwest. Akpakpo, Oduduwa, Kaya. A Yoruba self-determination correlation has said. The group said it has noticed the statement of some Nigerian leaders aimed at preparing the mood of the country for a military coup. We want to assure anyone contemplating a coup that there will be armed resistance to such a plot. In the first 1 month of such a coup, there will be shock and confusion, but we want to assure such plotters that it will take less than 1 month before the Yoruba self-determination groups will organize armed resistance, not only to confront the plotters, but to disorganize the country completely. Colonel Abimbola, retired, said in a statement issued after the group's meeting at Ibadan on Sunday night. Intelligence analysts indicated that the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, set several obstacles and landmines with the aim of creating chaos that would bring back the military after his exit. The Ezzatain Shehu Shagari did in 1983 and Ibrahim Babangida did in 1993. They are aware that given the balance of military infrastructure, military coup will always favor the Fulani North. Buhari created avenues to arm Fulani to invade Middle Belt and Southern Forest. This is a Fulani agenda to take over the country. They created armed Fulani military to checkmate Boko Haram in the scramble for Nigeria and also for Fulani armed men to be better placed to overrun Nigeria completely. This was backed by draconian economic policies like the sudden removal of oil subsidy, which implemented before he handed over power, and the printing of naira notes, all amid at plunging the post-Buhari years into economic and political turmoil and anarchy that would justify military intervention. The group said the plot is backed by mass kidnapping of children across the country of further fuel the conditions for military intervention. The group said the country is passing through blood debt, misery, and anguish, but that any coup at this time can only favor the caliphate, even though the plotters might use a southerner as a ringleader to delude the people. The military is currently controlled by the Fulani North, even though the chief of army staff is a Yoruba. The commanding height, the structure, and the superstructure, the distribution of arms and ordnance remain skewed in favor of Fulani. This is why the idea of a coup is being floated. But we want to assure them that this time they will meet more than they bargained for. We are not only going to launch armed resistance, their businesses, interests, and supporters will be attacked everywhere in Oduduwa territories, from Lagos to Ijebu, Makwa, Lokoja, and Warri. There will be unprecedented attacks on their human and material assets across Yoruba land and across Nigeria, they will not be able to explain the torrent of drones that will bombard the military barracks and their assets everywhere in the country. We can assure them of protective and defensive violence, the group said. According to the group, the former dictator Ibrahim Babangida's recent statement that coup is no longer possible in Nigeria is a false flag amid at raising the prospect of military intervention. Babangida said coup is no longer possible in Nigeria, but in concave intelligence analysis, he is in fact bringing the debate about coup to national conscience of Nigerians, which is very dangerous and treacherous call. The group said recent criticism by the Sultan of Sokoto and some Fulani leaders hiding under the harsh economy of the country is nothing but a veiled attempt to instigate military coup under the pretense that they are worried about the economic situation, when in reality they supported all the ruins and the destructive, mass killings and economic genocide of Buhari regime. The group said the voracious thief of public funds under Buhari was an attempt to use the stolen funds to create confusion and sponsor anarchy in the post-Buhari years. These Fulani leaders have no conscience. They are driven by base instincts and primitive accumulation of power. They cannot conceive power to slip out of their hands for a second. They are jittery of state police and restructuring, yet they fail to realize that the reality of Nigerians' breakup is inevitable, meaning due to the horrific injustice they have imposed on Nigerians since 1960 to British manipulation to ensure Nigeria remains in the hands of the most backward and reactionary segment of Nigeria ethnic configuration. So the group said its position has nothing to do with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who he described as someone who already constantly treats the Yoruba with disdain, contempt and views Yoruba self-determination with cruel hatred. Our position has nothing to do with Tinubu, who is a loyal agent of the Nigerian political polygamy. Our position is driven by the knowledge that any military coup at this time will undermine the free speech, destroy the gains of the past years, stiffen self-determination, cause and gain, hand over the political economy of Nigeria to the hands of Fulani military class whose focus would be how to use Nigerian resources to further enrich Fulani, complete domination or Nigerian and declaration of war on the rest of Nigerian ethnic groups using state structure and their resources to further his age-long dream of jihad invasion of Yoruba forest and territories. Okay, guys, you've all heard it now. This is their stand. So, guys, let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Thank you.